hair. Like my hair would fall off so much. My skin was breaking out, going through a breakup, which again. Hi everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. मेरा नाम कवना है और मैं एक psychologist हूँ. Today I want to talk about my own journey with my mental health. I've been struggling with my own mental health since I was 15 or 16 years old. We'll talk about that in another video. But today I want to talk about something more recent, something that happened a few years back in 2023. कुछ लोगों को पता है कि मैंने already 3-4 YouTube वीडियोस अपलोड किए थे 2023 में, बट सडनली वो सब स्टॉप हो गया. उसी के बारे में आज मैं बात करना चाहती हूँ कि ऐसा क्या हुआ मेरे लाइफ में जिससे मैंने सब चीज़ों से ब्रेक ले लिया. आई स्टार्टेड वर्किंग इन 2018. आई गॉट माई फर्स्ट जॉब. फर्स्ट 2 years दैट आई वॉज डूइंग माई जॉब, इट वॉज नाइट शिफ्ट्स. आप पूरा रात काम करते हो और दिन में वापस आके आप सोते हो, खाते हो, चिल करते हो और वट एवर. बट द थिंग इज द होल वर्ल्ड इज नॉट डूइंग नाइट शिफ्ट, सो यू काइंड ऑफ फील आउट ऑफ बैलेंस इन द सेंस दैट यू डोंट हैव अ सोशल लाइफ, you don't get to see your family a lot. Also, your own health is all over the place. First job, I did not take that seriously, but the second job, okay, maybe a little bit, क्योंकि मैं बहुत young थी तब, तो मुझे ऐसा करियर ओरिएंटेड नहीं था. एंड दीज वर जॉब्स दैट वाज नॉट रिलेटेड टू माई फील्ड नाउ. दीज वर जस्ट लाइक सम entry level random jobs that I got, but nevertheless these jobs did teach me a lot of things. उसके बाद COVID के time पे I was doing my masters, and right after my masters in 2021 I again got a job. I got my first job as a therapist. That job was a regular timing wala job where I was working 9 to 5, but even then I felt like I was made to work a lot because psychologist होना कितना draining होता है emotionally आप खुद के लिए. So they would expect us to work long hours, they would expect us to be available all the time and take multiple sessions and take multiple chats and do multiple things. And again, it's a great learning experience because you get to put your feet in so many different things. But at the end of the day, I was very drained because I did not have time for myself. Because I was like a little bit tired of this job, I started looking for other jobs. And then I got this really amazing offer. Like they were paying me a lot more, but again it had no work-life balance because I would work 6 days a week. और अगर मेरा कोई काम पेंडिंग हो जाता था तो मैं संडेज को भी काम करती थी. और अगर मुझे 1 या 2 दिन ब्रेक चाहिए होता था तो वो लोग मुझे ब्रेक देने को तैयार रहते थे, बट दे वुड टेल दैट यू विल हैव टू कम बैक ऑन द next working day and finish the pending work. So it was not really like a holiday. Yeah, it was a lot. Already I had developed a lot of health problems because of these things. I was not eating well, I was not sleeping well, I was not spending time with myself, doing things that I like. I was not spending time with my family. I did not have a social life because come on, I didn't have time to spend with myself and my family. तो मैं अपने दोस्तों से क्या मिलने जाऊंगी? Because I was just so entrapped in this whole 9 to 5. I mean, on paper they say it's 9 to 5, but it actually takes your whole day. I was easily working for 10-12 hours a day. Very, very draining, and I was burnt out. I was not doing any self-care. I was not indulging in my hobbies, and I am a very creative person. So for me, whether it's writing something or painting something or reading a book or just going on a stroll and sketching something, all these things like recharge my batteries. So I did not have that for the longest time, for years, since I started my first job in 2018, and this happened in 2023. So you can imagine for 5 years मेरा एनर्जी धीरे धीरे करके डिप्लीट होता ही जा रहा था. एंड इन 2023, एज इफ ऑल दिस वाज नॉट इनफ, आई स्टार्टेड माय यूट्यूब चैनल बिकॉज आई थॉट ओके चलो दिस इज अ क्रिएटिव एंडेवर दैट आई वुड लाइक टू टेक फॉरवर्ड. And I know that, you know, I like doing this and I'm good at this. I mean, obviously with room for improvement, but I wanted to really do this. And I started this in 2023 along with all this. I was not just burnt out emotionally and mentally, but I was also physically not doing well because I was not eating well, I was not sleeping well, I was not prioritizing my health in any way. I started losing my hair, like my hair would fall off so much. My skin was breaking out. I would fall sick very often because my immune system was so low. I got diagnosed with PCOD. My hormones were all over the place, and because of my hormones, I started eating really badly, in the sense that I would either starve myself or I would binge eat and things like that. It was not just the job. Like, I would not completely just blame my jobs, because along with all these things, I also got to learn so many things, and I was able to practice my profession, which I really, really love. I got to meet some really amazing people and learn some really amazing, skills that would help me as a psychologist. And I was getting money, right? Like, who doesn't love money? When I actually sat down and I made a list of pros and cons of what's working out for me and what's not working out for me, I realized that the list of what's not working out for me was way longer than what is working out for me. And despite all the benefits that I was getting through these jobs, I felt like this is still taking a lot. This is taking the life out of me. That's how I felt. Around that same time, I also was going through a breakup, which again sucked the life out of me, because I like to believe that I put a lot of efforts and energy and money into this relationship. At the end of the day, it did not work out, and I feel like whatever happens for the best. So now I can look back and tell, thank God that breakup happened. But when you're just out of a breakup, things are hard. You don't know what's happening. You don't know how to navigate things. You don't know if you're ever gonna find love again. You don't know if you're worthy of love. So this whole spiral of self-doubt, self-blaming, hopelessness, helplessness, all these things. And I think instead of trying to cope with the breakup, my coping mechanism was to do more things. And I think that's why I started my YouTube channel, because I was like, acha chalo, I have so much emotional capacity now that I'm not putting into another person, so might as well just start another project. That's when I started YouTube, only for all of these suppressed emotion to come back and bite me in the ass. And that's when I realized ki, you know what, this is not working out. Like, something that I'm doing is not working out, and it had to majorly obviously do with my coping mechanism. My coping mechanism of constantly doing things instead of sitting and processing my emotions and looking for ways to improve my health, improve my emotional well-being, improve my social life, improve my self-care. ये सब छोड़ के मैं बस अपने काम पे फोकस कर रही थी. मैं ऐसा, I was losing myself in my work, and that's when I decided to put a stop to everything. And you can see, like, even as I speak of putting a stop to all this, I am so relieved that I did. I'm so relieved that I took that brave step of leaving everything behind and taking time, taking space to just process life. कि अभी तक मेरे लाइफ में इतनी सारी चीज़ें हुई हैं, but very rarely I have sat and thought about these things and processed these things and worked on these things, right? I mean, even with my relationship, for example, I know that relationships are a two-way thing, and even if looking back I feel like it was other person's fault, हो सकता है कि मैंने भी ऐसी कुछ चीज़ें की होंगी जो मैं improve कर सकती हूँ for my future relationship. So all this happened, and then I was like, okay, Kavana, we're done. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna focus on me, my health, my well-being, my mental health. If you're someone who's also struggling with something similar, just know that you're allowed to take time off. You're allowed to take space. Obviously, take that risk, but keep it a calculated risk. Like, even when I quit my job and I decided to just take a break and not look for jobs, I did have some savings in my bank account that helped me get by for a certain period of time. Having your family support is very important, whether it was a breakup, whether it was quitting my job, whether it was wanting to rediscover my passion and my hobbies and my profession. Having that support system is equally important. I'm so blessed to be able to say that I found that support in my parents primarily, and then in my friends. And because of that safety net, I was able to take that leap forward into the unknown. Yeah, so for any of you who feel like relatable to this video, just know that things are gonna be fine. Maybe all you need to do is just tune in, ask yourself, what you're feeling. Ask yourself, what are things working out for you? What are some things that's not working out for you? And is it worth it? Are the things that are not working out for you worth the things that are working out for you? Because if it's not, it's really gonna drain you. Whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a project, whether it's a personal improvement project, whatever it is, just know that it all starts and it all ends with you first, right? So be brave, be courageous. Again, I'm a psychologist. So if you or someone you know wants to talk to someone about their mental health or something that they're struggling with, whether it's a job, a relationship, emotions, a lifestyle change, adjustment change, please feel free to reach out to me. This is my social media. You can find me on Instagram, and you can DM me if you want to book a session or just have a chat about mental health and things like that. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I will try to upload videos more regularly now, fingers crossed, all with your help and your support. And if there's anything else that you guys want to know, please let me know in the comments. Maybe in my next video I will talk about what I did after taking that break. मतलब उस break time में मैंने क्या क्या किया जिसकी वजह से आज मेरा mental health काफ़ी improve हो चुका है. So yeah, okay, bye guys, take care.